Yo, what is up, my fellow Temtem players of the monster taming variety? How you guys doing? Hope you guys have been doing great. Yesterday I didn't end up making a video for what we got for the Golden Week because honestly didn't feel like we should even talk about it since they didn't really talk too much in depth in terms of the cash up. Like we know there's gonna be a cash up, there's gonna be a battle pass, and then there's a currency called feathers, which we're gonna be talking about in this video instead because they didn't really touch upon it last video. So there wasn't really much to talk about, so I didn't really want to do it. I literally basically just gave you a summary of what happened. So that's pretty much it. But let's talk about today's spoilers, which is Tamer's Paradise, which is really good because that's basically the in-game island, and feathers, which they were talking about. What was it yesterday? So let's just get started, right? I've already gone through it, so I'm just gonna try to like give you some brief summary on it, like what I think about it. But let's see. Oh man, I don't know why talking makes me yawn. But anyways, so in 1.0 we're getting the Tamer's Paradise, which is our endgame island, which it looks really pretty, by the way. I really like it, especially with the two Y evolutions just going like looking up in the sky. I know this is probably the Arch Tamer area, so that's pretty cool. Wait, so I was about to start reading it because that's just a habit of mine. But there's going to be 6 facilities, and you know it's going to be a weekly thing. Why do I yawn so much when I talk? I don't get it. Anyways, so there's going to be 6 facilities, which is going to be like a weekly thing. And that's what we're going to be talking about basically. So obviously the first thing we're going to be doing is Arch Tamers. Knew that was coming. We're going to be fighting the Arch Tamers, and it's going to be like an Elite Four style kind of thing, but we have to fight them consecutively. We can't actually heal between them, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be healing the Temtems for us, and we can only use our competitive team. We can't switch, so we're going to be using the same exact team for all 4. So make sure to use the right team for all 4. I'm probably just going to run my Anaton team and see how it goes. Now we got Draft. Draft is interesting. It's basically, think Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra kind of style of arena, where you will draft some cards that they give you some like 4 options, and then from there you pick one of the cards and you keep building your deck upon that. But since this is Temtem, this is a monster taming game, instead of cards, obviously you're going to be getting Temtems, and you're going to be choosing 1 Temtem and 1 gear of your choice from a list of 4, and then you're going to be doing this until you have a full team of Temtems, right? But it's only going to be 4, so it's not going to be 6, it's going to be 4. So that's pretty cool. I like that idea. I really like the arena style. I've never been good at it though in Legends of Runeterra or Arena, so we'll see how I do in this one. Which, again, all this stuff is looking really nice so far because this is going to be also some PvE content for me in terms of videos, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait to be doing videos on Draft and Arch. I don't think Arch Tamers, because Arch Tamers is just like Elite 4, so that's fine. But probably will make at least my first attempt on it. I'll make a video on that just to see how I do. But you will also get to keep one of their Tems and replace them with one of yours. And then, you know, I'll just keep going and going until, you know, you get obliterated. So that's pretty fun. I wonder how the rewards are going to be for that one. Tower is similar to draft activity. Oh my god, why do I yawn so much, dude? This is the problem with me doing videos in the morning. Like, I yawn so much after talking. Like, I don't get it. It's not usually like this. But anyways, you'll be able to carry on with your own Tems in the tower. So it's like draft, but you'll actually get to use your own Tems. But the only difference is that there's going to be a banned list of Tems. So you have to basically switch around your team a lot in this mode, which, like I said, this is endgame. This is endgame stuff, so you shouldn't expect, if you wanted to do something like tower, you shouldn't expect to do it after literally beating the story. So you're gonna be having to play the game a bit, but there's gonna be so much more stuff to do now, and that's really good. The list will be changing on a weekly basis, so you need to constantly adapt your team. After your team is formed, the structure is pretty much the same as with the draft activity. Defeat an endless array of increasingly difficult rivals and get juicy rewards on the way. So hopefully the rewards are good and they're not just like hacks and stuff, because screw hacks. Wild. This one's interesting. You're basically just gonna be fighting. Why? Good damn, dude. I swear to you, it's only when I talk, because I literally don't yawn at all during the whole time. I'm just like doing stuff on the computer. You will be able to enter with your squad. Featuring untamed Tems, instead of walking towards the grass looking for encounters, Tems will constantly swarm you without letting you leave the battle. You will be able to enter with your squad, but you only be able to use a certain amount of items in the activity. You also have bonuses applied, and this will change weekly. That one's interesting. Again, some pretty cool content to be done there. And it's gonna be weekly with some bonuses. So we're gonna have to see what that is about. But that sounds really interesting. You're just gonna be, I guess it's like a horde mode. That's pretty cool. Roguelite. Explore an ever-changing dungeon that will randomly generate each time you enter. Start from scratch by getting a starter Tem and explore the dungeon, getting new Tems and items as you progress. Will you be able to reach the end? So basically, it's just lairs, but you're alone. it's literally lairs, but you're alone. So nothing new here, because lairs was already kind of like a roguelite. Except you went with 4 people that could ruin your roguelike experience. But it's cool. I mean, I like the idea. It's something to do as well. And then there's lair, which is not the lairs that we already know, but we don't need to fight people. We're actually gonna be able to go in with someone else. So a buddy of yours, if you have a friend. This one is the one I'm really interested in, because I have a friend that we play Temtem, but we don't play Temtem together because there's really nothing to do together. Lairs is boring as shit and not rewarding enough for us to want to do it together, and you're not really doing it together. So this one is cool. So you start by choosing a target Temtem species, and completing the lair will grant you an egg from that species. Also, players will be able to tweak several difficulty modifiers. So we're gonna be able to make it as difficult as we want. How many gems will they need? How much healing the resting nodes recover, etc. All of these models will change the prize egg, increasing its SVs, its egg moves, and even Luma odds. That one's huge. Luma odds. So that's what makes this worth it. If it said only SV and egg moves, I don't give a crap. I don't give a damn crap about SVs and egg moves. I care about the Luma odds. Now that's what I'm talking about. So there's a chance to get Lumas from this. The bigger risk leads to better rewards, but try not to bite more than you can chew. So this one's huge. This one is going to be nice. And that's basically all there is to it in terms of what we're getting for the end game, which is honestly, it's actually a lot. It might not sound a lot just going through it by reading it, but it's going to be a lot of stuff to do in the end, which is nice. So now we're going to be talking about the feathers, and also one other thing, tokens. We get 5 each week. Except for the Archtamers, they don't require a token, so you can do it weekly. It's basically like dojo rematches where you get rewards. But here, you get feathers from this area. Feathers, since Pansons aren't worth it, you actually need feathers in order to be able to buy stuff from this area. And I just see someone doing a handstand. I actually just noticed that now because they were blending in last. They're blending in with the background pretty well. So that's cool. So feathers is basically going to be the new currency that you'll be getting from this. I think you also get it from PvP. Didn't we talk about it in PvP, or was that a different currency? I actually forgot already. But I think PvP also has it. Could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. But with that, you'll be able to get like from once you do all these activities, you get feathers. You could get the radars. So you're gonna be able to buy radars through this. And they're reinstating the 5% and 10% Temps ones. And that's huge because my friend has been wanting his size monkey for so long. And this is going to be pretty much the easiest way for him to get his size munch. So his blue monkey's coming his way soon. But the species... Wait, I actually didn't read this one that well. So instead of praying to RNG gods for a lovely cocker radar, you will be able to choose and purchase a radar you want. The species appearance rate will impact the price of the radar. Oh, okay. So the The rarer the monkey, so if he wants the size match, it's gonna be more expensive to get those radars. Makes sense. But that's good. That's good. I mean, it's still a you still have the option of getting it, and you can get it directly from purchasing it. And you got to remember, radars don't expire. Huge. We get Telemer hotfixes, nice. Hacks and bugs. Who gives a shit about hacks? Bugs are cool because if you get on if you end up going for Nagais, you can get these bugs to lower Nagais' speed up to down to 1. I think I will need them for my Golder as well. My Golder actually needs them because she's like at 7 speed. Try to make it at 1. Make sure she's at optimal speed, man. Optimal speed. Anyways, essences, which is basically just upgraded smoothies. So it's 100 TVs of my choice, which is nice. And then learning A plus, which is huge because that gives 3 times the experience. So if you want to be leveling up your times really fast, this is gonna be a thing. And it's gonna be lasting 60 minutes, so a whole hour of it, which is really good. I like that. And the soul binders, which is the thing where it doesn't change your OT, which Crema, please just change it to OT. Why you're making them untradeable already? Why can't they just be OT so we can rename them as well? I don't want to spend 20,000 pansons on renaming something that if I'm already changing, if they're gonna be untradeable and I'm changing like the ability, I'm gaining the ability to change their hotfixes. Please, Crema, just change it to our OT so we can do that. But anyways, that's pretty much it in terms of what we're getting for this spoiler. So I guess tomorrow's the last day. I don't know, are we getting anything tomorrow? Did it say? Oh yeah, we are. That's it for today, and we're super excited to visit the Tamer spread and experience all these new activities. We'll see you tomorrow for our last post of the week, talking about economic improvements, kudo rewards, and the last backer route. Nice. That's probably gonna be another video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my yawning and my and what I thought about it. I really do. I'm like super excited for Temtem right now. Like I've been so worried about it, but at the same time, I kind of had hope for them at 1.0 that they will bring everything that we've been asking for. So changes are looking great. The new features are looking good. Crema, you're doing amazing with this patch. Can't wait to see what else you guys can bring. I know you guys can bring a lot more to it, especially with terms of cosmetics. Come on, guys! You guys got so many options. You guys got Luma dyes. You got capes. You got so many options. You guys can make it like so we can have like our hair glow with our hair could be glowing with Luma like particles, you know, stuff like that. You guys got so many things you guys can do. I would also like it if you guys could revisit the housing system so it's actually a little bit more, you know, part of the game, because right now it's got nothing. No one visits you. No one has a reason to visit you. I think housing needs a reason for you to visit other people, and right now there's no reason. Like Lost Ark has a way where they have this thing called feast where you can invite people over to eat of some food so they get a food buff. It's not really much, but it's something. It gets them to visit your place. You know, something cool would be really nice. It doesn't have to be like Lost Ark, obviously, but something to make housing more engaging, because right now it's not engaging at all. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.